Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the virtual yoga hosted by Santa Clara County Library. Thank you all for joining in the class, especially today. I know it's a really big day today. We are about to choose the President of United States. I hope all of you have voted. When we turn on the TV, there are so many discussions and debates going on. It doesn't matter which party you support, but I think there is a lot of divided opinions on several issues, which does add on a little bit of stress to us. So we'll do a nice relaxing session today so that we can just be in the zone and be in the moment and enjoy our own 1 hour of peace with ourselves. Okay, and if you have not voted after the session is over, do cast your vote so that you will be contributing towards deciding the president of United States. All right. That being said, let's start in a seated position today. I did see a few new names while I was browsing through the list of participants today. So, those of you who are joining in for the first time and who have never taken a class that was given by me, you might find it a little bit new to adjust to the way I cue. That's all right. So, I'm going to go slowly, that way, everybody will be able to figure out what I'm trying to say, and then you can actually get into the pose. So we're not going to do a very fast session today. It will be a nice, relaxing session, but we'll get a very good stretch. All right, let's bring our hands on top of the knees with your palms facing up to the ceiling, and very gently and softly close your eyes. Let's start by bringing our awareness to the breath. Let's all take one conscious breath in and a very slow, deep exhale. One more very slow, deep, long breath in and a very cleansing breath out. Exhale. Bring awareness to the base of your spine and very slowly, let's try to gain length from the base of the spine to the lower back, mid back, and your upper back, all the way to the top of your head. So just visualize you're really not doing anything, but you're trying to sit up nice and tall, visualizing that your spine is getting nicely elongated, but your shoulders are dropping down towards the ground. And your breath is flowing evenly into the body and out of the body effortlessly. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyeballs. And relax the space in between your eyebrows. Try to find stillness in your body and mind. Moving away from all the commotion. finding a moment of peace for yourself by being with yourself. Very slowly take your time and start to open your eyes by first bringing the gaze towards the floor and slowly bringing yourself up to eye level and release. Let go of your hands. We'll start with a simple forward bend. So let's extend our legs all the way out. Flex your feet. So dig your heels, flex your feet, turn your toes towards your shin. If you have knee issues going on, you don't have to press your knees all the way down. You can keep them softly and lightly bent. And we are not going into a very deep forward bend right now. We're going to start very gently. So let's take our hands all the way up, palms facing forward. Let's not even go towards our toes. We're going to place our hands on either side of the leg, right? So that way we don't overextend the lower back or try to strain ourselves. Lead with your chin. Make sure you have space between the chin and the collarbone. Hollow your belly and very slowly just place your hands on either side of your leg. So just let it be there. Look forward towards your toes. Try to flex your feet and breathe. Stay here. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Let's come into a spinal twist this way today. So we have our legs extended. Let's take our right hand to the back. Left hand goes to the outside of the right. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, take both your hands all the way up. And exhale, right hand comes to the outside of your left. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Let's take our hands all the way to the back. I'm going to go slightly diagonally here. So that way you can watch my hands. Point your fingers towards your body. If you have a major shoulder issue going on and this kind of rotation is difficult for you, you can place your hands to the side or to the back. That should be okay. And this time, I want you to take your hands a little bit farther away. Normally in spinal twist, I always say bring your hands closer so you can sit up tall, right? But now I want you to lean into the position. So take your hands a little further back. Your elbows automatically get bent. You can also bend your knees a little bit. So dig your heels and slightly bend your knees as well. So this becomes super supported in every possible manner and easy, right? Now we're going to take our gaze all the way up to the ceiling. Just coming into a reclining position, like a half reclining position, like how you would be at a beach or a pool on the chair. And breathe. Very slowly bring your chin parallel to the ground. Gently extend your legs all the way out. Walk your hands towards you. Let's take our hands all the way up. Palms facing forward. Now you have an option to rest your hands on either side of your leg just like how you did earlier on. Or those of you who feel ready now, you can come into a full forward bend. So you can touch your toes and rest your hands either on your shin or your toes. You have an option to place it on either side of your leg as well. Connect with your lower back and the back of both your legs. Bend your elbows a little bit and think you want to bring your forehead really close towards your knees. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. And exhale, circle it out. Slowly rotate your shoulders and reverse the direction of the rotation. Try to observe the kind of thoughts you were getting as you were doing your forward bend. Maybe you were not able to touch your toes. Maybe you are able to just place your hands on either side of your leg, right? Come to a state of acceptance with your body or with our election results today, right? So it is important for us to be in a state of acceptance and to be okay with whatever comes our way. Let's extend the left leg all the way out. Bend your right leg. Very slowly as you inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, left hand goes towards the left side and right hand goes all the way over your head. And breathe. Just one more. Very slowly as you inhale, take your hands all the way up. Circle your hands, gently place your hands down and let's switch legs. Extend your right leg out, bring your left leg in and we're going to take the heels, flex the feet, pressing your left kneecap down towards the ground. Sitting up nice and tall, understanding that we are doing our best in every possible way, in all aspects of life. Let's take the right hand towards the right leg, left over towards the right side, left hand. Inhale, take both your hands all the way up. Circle your hands all the way out, press your hands down, extend both your legs and shake it off. Let's bring ourselves into a simple butterfly feet position. We'll do a little bit of hip opening, a little bit more of the hip opening, I would say. So just come into a very simple basic butterfly position and let's fly those wings. Flap. And breathe. Try to sit up tall. So we do tend to round our back in this position. And keep your walk your left leg towards your body and let's dig our feet heel and flex the feet on the right. All right. We can I'll show multiple options here. So those of us who cannot reach our toes for whatever reason, you're going to take your hands to the back of your right leg like this. So you're going to just interlock your hands like this and you're going to work on lifting your leg up and you're going to bring your ankle, I'll go a little diagonally here. So you're going to bring your ankle in line with your knee like that, right? So this would be fairly easy for most of us. And then you're going to work on opening your leg like this and back. Those of you who can, hold on to your big toe. Hold on to the big toe of your right leg. Rest your left hand down to the ground. All we are doing is we are working on opening the inner thigh on the right side. So just open the leg and if your body allows you to pull that leg a little bit towards your body and bring it back. First open and then pull that knee towards your body and bring it back. One more, open and pull and bring it back and one last time and pull and bring it back. Now those of you who have your hands at the back of your thighs like this, right? All you have to do is you're going to extend your legs, right? Those of us who are holding on to the big toe, first extend your leg all the way out. Try to see if you can lock your right knee. You're still okay here. Slowly open up that right leg towards the right side. You're still okay here. You have an option to take your left hand all the way to the back. And breathe. Look forward. Turn your gaze forward. Rest your fingertips down to the ground. Bend your left leg back. Now very slowly we're going to turn that leg. So use your hands to pull that right leg towards your body. Take your right hand and tuck Take your left hand and tuck. Ready? Now rock. Gently move the hips from the leg from side to side, opening up your right hip. You should feel a stretch radiating from your right glute to the side of the thigh. A few more. And very gently place that leg down. And switch legs. Bring your right leg in, take your heel, flex your feet. You know the option, you can hold it to the back of the thigh or you can hold on to your big toe of your left. Keep your right hand just for support to the ground and lift that leg up. Bring your ankle in line with your knee so that way it's not dropping down like this, you're trying to lift that leg up. Ready? Now very slowly let's open up that leg. See how that feels. Still okay here? Pull that knee into your body and bring it back. Left, in and back. Two more. Left, in and back. Last time, in and back. Extend your leg. Take your left leg towards the left side. Try to work on straightening your knee. Still okay here? Take your right hand all the way to the back, lift to the back. And breathe. Turn your gaze forward, look forward. If you need to take the support of your hands, you can take it the right hand down. Otherwise, just turn that left leg into your body. Take your hand below. Now, those of us who cannot hold our leg like this, right? It might be somehow difficult for some of us. Then just place your hands like this and work on lifting that leg up. So find a way to make it work. And now slowly rock. Connect with your left hip, the glute, and the side of your thigh. Few more. And very gently release. Let it go. Extend your legs and quickly shake it off. We're going to start to stretch the top of our thigh now. So bend your right leg just like how you did earlier on. But this time take your left leg to the back. Rest it down for now. So rest your left knee down to the ground. Place your right hand down to the ground. And try to sit up really nice and tall. Your left hand is resting on top of your left ankle. Your right hand comes forward. We're going to lift our left knee off the ground and reach with our right hand. I'll go a little bit diagonally so you can see me better. Yeah? So extend your right hand out and then slowly work on lifting your left knee. Now you're going to work on pulling your heel towards your glutes like that. Okay? Now reach your right hand forward, lean forward and take your left leg a little further back and pull your heel towards your glutes. So you should start to feel a stretch on the quads on your left side, left leg. Ready? Let's go a little deeper. Reach and pull and lift and reach and lift and pull and breathe. And one last time. And very slowly release. Rest that knee down and let go of the leg. Stay where you are. I'll turn forward. So now you can see me. Take your hands all the way up. Only the fingertips are going to rest to the ground, not the heel of the palm. Lead with your chin. Let's think you have two balls in both your hands and you're throwing it very hard, far away from you, right? Throw those balls and place your fingertips down to the ground. Look forward towards the top of your mat or even in front of your mat. Let's walk towards the right side. Take your time, slowly walk towards the right side. And keep going. And now look to the back of your mat. And let's go a little bit deeper. Stay and breathe. Can you walk one step farther, a little bit more, and look a little deeper over your right shoulder? Now very slowly bring yourself back. But I don't want you to come all the way to the back. Pause here, which means to say your upper body is still turning towards your right side. Right? We are going to drop our right elbow down to the ground like this. Take your left hand all the way up. Turn your palm facing outward. We'll do two stretches here. So first one will be to open up the left shoulder a little bit deeper. Right? So sweep your hand all the way to the back. So look at my hand, my knuckles are facing forward. I'm turning and belting that hand behind my back like this. And I'm going to work on turning my chest and looking over my left shoulder. Now, those of you who cannot wrap your arm behind your back, it's okay for you to rest your hand on top of your thigh like this and work on looking over your left shoulder. Do not strain your neck or shoulder if you already have a pre-existing shoulder issue going on. Those of you who are able to completely work on pushing that shoulder all the way to the back. Notice if you're still breathing. Now look towards the ground. So I want you to turn your head and look towards your right elbow which is resting on the ground. The hand which is wrapped behind your back, lift it up all the way. Now your palm is facing down to the ground. Right? Now think you want to originate your stretch from your left hip point. Although you are not lifting your hip off the ground, but lift your hand as if you want to lift that hip. And let's open up the left side of the body really well. Inhale, take your left hand all the way up. Press on your right palm, lift your right elbow, take both your hands all the way up. Let's come into a spinal twist. Take your right hand to the outside of your left. You can rest your hand on top of your thigh. Look over your left shoulder. Turn your gaze forward. Look forward. Inhale, take both your hands all the way up. Remember in the beginning of the class we leaned back, we talked about the beach chair or this pool chair. Let's take your hands all the way to the back. Now lean back like that. Bend your elbows, look towards the ceiling. Now as you do that, I want you to lift your chin up, your chest up really nicely. Look forward. And slowly release one hand at a time. You can circle your shoulders and you can reverse the rotation of the other hand as well. Bring the right hand as well back and extend your legs all the way out and shake, shake, shake it off. Let's bring our left leg forward. Let's bend the right leg. Take your hands all the way up. We're going to throw those two balls super far away from us with a lot of energy. Throw the ball and place your fingertips down. Look forward. Your elbows should be locked. Ready? Slowly walk towards your left side. Take your time. And continue to go all the way to the back. There comes a point when you feel I can't go any further. Pause there and breathe. And then see if you can walk a little bit more. Soften your belly, it will help you. Breathe. And let's do this one last time. Really squeezing your belly, looking over your left shoulder. Detox position. Letting go of anything that does not serve us today. And slowly walk yourself back, but not all the way. Right? We are going to rest our left elbow down. Rest your left elbow down to the ground and take your right hand all the way over your head. Remember, you have an option to rest your hand on the thigh if you have shoulder issues going on or even neck issues. Those of us who are feeling alright, rotate. Your knuckles are facing forward now. Sweep that hand and take it all the way behind and bend it behind your back. Still okay here? Work on pushing this shoulder to the back. So I want you to energetically push that shoulder and look over the right shoulder. Try to observe your breath and just become aware of where in your body are you feeling the sensations the most. Work on pushing that right shoulder a little deeper. Now, if your neck is getting strained, you can look towards your left arm on the ground. Now, let's all look towards the ground. Let's take our right hand all the way up. Palm is going to face down towards the ground. Originate your stretch from your right hip point. And then literally all the way, right hand, right side of the body. Let's feel the stretch. Slowly take your right hand all the way up. Press on your left palm, pull the belly button towards you, take both your hands all the way up. Let's take the left hand to the outside of the right thigh, look over your right shoulder, coming into a simple spinal twist. Turn your gaze forward, look forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Sweep your hands all the way to the back. Walk your hands a little bit away from your body and just lean back. Now, as you do that, feel the expansion, the opening that is coming in front of your neck, in the chest area. Relax the jaw a little bit. Bring your chin parallel to the ground and you can circle one hand and you can circle the other hand. And take your time to slowly straighten your legs and shake your legs off a little bit. Alright, we're going to set ourselves up for a cat and cow position. So turn your legs to one side and very slowly make your way into a cat and cow position. Face forward initially, so I can quickly go over. Wrist comes in line with the shoulders, your knee comes in line with your hips. You have space between your legs. Your toes are relaxed, so you don't need to tuck your toes like that. You can relax your toes. Ready? Slowly as you inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round. Coming into a neutral position, your neck is in line with your spine. Stay where you are. I'm going to show you how you are going to extend your leg. So just extend your left leg out, extend your right leg out. So your knees are as wide as your mat, right? Stay, and you're going to walk your hands a little bit farther away. So your wrist is no longer in line with your shoulders, but they are 45-degree angle. Now you're going to work on pressing your hips all the way to the back like that, and try to rest your elbows and your forehead down to the ground. Ready? Very slowly lift your elbows up. We're going to walk our legs towards each other slightly. So bring your right leg a little bit closer to the center of the mat and your left, but your thighs don't have to hug each other. Your toes are relaxed, and you're going to work on pushing your hips forward. Think you want to drop your lower belly to the ground. Take your gaze all the way up to the ceiling. Stay. Exhale, hollow your belly. Start to pull the belly button towards your spine. Push your hips all the way to the back. And very slowly work on bringing your elbows down. And then rest your forehead down. Inhale, lift your hips up. Start to slowly let go of your belly button towards the ground and try to look towards the ceiling. One last time, hollow your belly, push your hips all the way to the back. Rest your elbows down, bring your forehead down to the ground. And let's bring ourselves back to a normal neutral position. Walk your hands a little closer to your body because we had taken them 45-degree away from us. And then step your left leg forward. Keep your right knee down to the ground. Continue to keep it down to the ground. Keep your back leg toes tucked. We'll open up the side body a little bit more, and we'll open up our arms a little bit more. Let's take our hands into T-arm position. Let's start with our arm movement. Right hand comes forward, left hand goes back. Take your right hand, turn the palm, I'll go a little bit here, this way. So turn your palm facing outward like that. And now take your left hand over your head diagonally. So this one you will be able to see better. So I want you to go not to the side like that, but I want you to go diagonally over your head towards the right side with your left hand. So you will feel it around your armpit, on the side of your body. Very slowly as you inhale, take your left hand up and bring yourself back to T-arm position. Very slowly, let's bring the left forward. Take your right hand, rest it at the back of your right thigh. Take your left hand over your head. So I will turn to the side here. You will be able to see me better. Rest your right hand on top of your right thigh. Now don't change any angle with your hand. I want you to go straight back, right? So just reach, your shoulders are parallel, your hip points are parallel. You're just arching your back like that. You're leaning back. So this is a different movement for the shoulders and the lower back. Bring your left hand forward, take your right hand to the back. Got the movement? Let's do this one more time. Slowly bring your hands back to T-arm position, palms facing down to the ground. Right palm faces outward, left hand goes over the head diagonally towards the right side. And breathe. Take your left hand up, bring your hands back to T-arm position. Take your left hand forward, Right hand rests on top of the right thigh. Turn your palm so that your palm faces inward. And you're going to go straight back. So do not change your shoulder angle or your hip points angle, right? Just go back. So think of lower back now. And arch and arch. And let's lift the chin up, chest up. You should feel the same amount of stretch on the skin on top of both your rib cages right now. Which means to say you're not feeling it greater on one side and less on the other side. That means you're leaning to one side. That is a good observation which will help you that you're aligned. And go a little bit deeper. And slowly bring that left hand forward. Take that right hand to the back. Bring yourself back to T-arm position. Let's take a tiny break with our shoulders. Rotate your shoulders off and change the direction of the rotation of your shoulders. Let's do a side body stretch. Press your right hand next to the body just the way it is. Only take your left hand all the way up. And now very slowly, let's try to go to lean towards the right side. Maybe our hands touch the ground. Maybe our palm touches the ground. Maybe not. Look towards the ground if it helps you. Those of you who want to take it a little bit deeper, take that left hand a little farther back behind your ear and think in your mind, I want to turn my chest towards the ceiling. So it's no longer about your arm. You're kind of squeezing your belly and you're pivoting from the waist and looking greatly deeply towards the left side on top of the ceiling actually. Pull the belly button towards you and slowly bring your hands into T-arm position, palms parallel to the ground. Let's do the other side. Feel the blood flow coming to your fingertips. Shake that hand off. Let it relax that shoulder. Right hand goes up. Very slowly take your time. Let's reach towards the left side. Connect to the entire right side of the body. Still okay here? Go a little bit deeper into the position. Now slowly turn your arm, look over your right towards the ceiling. So I want you to deliberately push that hand a little bit more back. And breathe. Pull the belly button towards you. Very slowly bring yourself back to T-arm position. And release, let it go. Slowly rotate your shoulders and reverse the direction of the rotation of your shoulders. We can just switch legs. Bring your left leg forward, tuck your left leg toes, bring your right forward. Make sure you tuck your back leg toes like that, yeah? So that you don't lose your balance. Let's bring our hands into T-arm position. Let's take the left hand. Place the palm to the outside. So we worked on this one. Most of you know now. Take your left hand to the outside of your right knee like that. Right? And let's take that right hand, remember, 45-degree angle. So originate your stretch from your right hip point, side of the body, and going towards the left side diagonally. Let's go. Bump up your hip. So push your right hip point a little bit more and then go into the stretch. You'll feel it a little bit more. Pull the belly button towards you. Bring yourself back into T-arm position. Let's take the left hand, rest it on top of back of the left thigh. Right hand turns with your palm turning inwards. Shoulders, hips stay facing forward. Arch your back. You should feel it on top of your skin on your rib cage. Right? So it should be even. It should be like a nice stretch. As you deepen the stretch, you should feel your belly expanding or stretching rather. Right? And let's go. Slowly take it to the back and keep going. And a little bit more. Notice if you have slowly started to tighten your jaw as you arch. Remember to breathe and go a little bit deeper. Pull the belly button towards you, bring yourself back into T-arm position. Left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Right hand goes up and let's go deeper now. Go really diagonally and breathe. And pull the belly button towards you. Bring yourself back to T-arm position. Left hand rests on top of back of the left thigh. Right palm turns inward. Let's start. Think of lower back. Think of cat and cow. That would be easy, right? And let's try to grow, expand. Chin up, chest up. The focus should be on your rib cage. Relax the jaw and breathe. And pull the belly button towards you. Let go of your hands. Let's quickly rotate our shoulders off and change the direction of the rotation of your shoulders. Keep your left hand next to the body. Let's take the right hand all the way up. Ready? Slow side body stretch. Slowly let's take the left hand down towards the ground. Still okay here? Maybe rest your palm down. Still okay here? Take the hand behind your ear and think you want to turn your chest. It's no longer about the shoulder anymore. Turn your chest and look all the way towards the ceiling. It's a beautiful stretch, guys. If you're really doing it right, you should feel your spine rotating so beautifully towards the ceiling. Look at the twist that you're experiencing in your spine right now. And breathe. Pull the belly button towards you. Come back to the center. Drop your right hand down, left hand goes up. And simple side body stretch on the left side. And you can go a little bit deeper if you wish to. And now again, the same thing. The arm goes back anyways, but your chest and look to the back. And pull the belly button towards you. Bring yourself back to T-arm position. Release your hands. We're going to step our right leg to the back. We'll end up in a downward dog position. Place your hands on either side of your right leg. Release your left knee off the ground. Let's take the right leg also to the back into a downward dog position. Slowly pedal your knees. Gently walk your hands back towards your body. Very slowly circle your hands all the way out. Stay where you are. I'm going to step forward. Let's open up the side body and then we'll go a little deeper. Can't believe it is 11:47 already, guys. Time flies, right? Let's take the right hand, right palm. I'll step a little back. Right palm up to the ceiling. Hold on to your right wrist with your left. Separate your legs out a little bit wider. Let's just open up a quick side body stretch. Take it all the way. I want you to now really bump that right hip out. So it feels nice now. Really stretch it out. And come back to the center. And let's do the other side. And open it up. And go deeper. This gives you more room to expand. So bump it up nicely and stretch it out. And come back. Release your hands. Rotate your shoulders. Reverse the direction. And take your legs into plie position. Heels inward, toes outward. Bring your hands to the heart center. Hollow your belly. Bend your knees. Push your hips back. Let's come into a very simple basic squat. Do not lean forward like this, right? I want you to come down straight. So sit down straight. You should be still looking forward. Your fingertips are still pointing up towards the ceiling. They're not going down like this. That is an indication that your chest is coming forward. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Same thing, right? Palm turns up. Left hand is holding your right wrist. Right heel is lifting off. And take your hands towards the left side. So I want you to really lift that heel, right heel off the ground. Come back to the center. Drop your right heel down. Circle your hands, chest up, chin up, into a squat. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Get into the flow. Release your left heel off the ground. Hold your left wrist with your right hand and open up the side body. Go deeper and a little bit more deeper. The more you lift your heel, the deeper you're going to be able to go. So come onto the ball of your feet of your left leg. And come back to the center, both heels down. Circle your hands, hollow your belly, chest up, chin up. Push your hips back and sit down deeper. And breathe. Let's pulse here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, right heel off, right palm up. Open up the body really well. Go deeper and deeper. Come back to the center, right heel down. Circle your hands, push your hips back. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, left heel off. Left hand goes towards the right side. And left heel down. Circle your hands. Actually, let's bring it into T-arm position. Same thing works. It means to say we're going to rotate on the ball of the feet. Except we're going to angle the toes forward. Remember, we were in a plie position. So now turn your toes facing forward. Release your left heel off the ground. Take your right hand to the back. Come back to the center. Release your right heel off. Now you're going to go deeper by taking your hands. So you're going to place and you're going to tuck. And you're going to rotate and look. And back and switch. So rest your hands, belt your arm and come back. And belt and look over. And back. And last one. And come back. Release your hands. Gently heel toe yourself. Come back to the center and shake your legs off a little bit. I'm super wanting to add a balancing position here. So let's do one balancing position. We won't do it for long because we are kind of running out of time. It's already level 52. So keep your right leg to the center of the mat. Let's slightly peel. I'm going to turn a little here. Just lift your heel off like that. Right? This is always for you to get into the zone, right? To all getting kind of ready. Suddenly you don't want to just lift your leg off. You're preparing your mind and your body that, yeah, I have to lift this leg now. So let me come into the movement. Okay? Now slowly, let's rest our hands on our hips and gently work on lifting that leg up. Turn your toes, flex your feet. Let's work with those inner thighs that we talked about. Open. Rotate and lift it up. Out. Rotate and lift it up. Out. Rotate and up. Last time. Left. Turn and up. And release. Let it go. Shake your right leg. The load-bearing leg always is the one that feels the impact of any balancing position. Right, the left leg is to the ground. Right heel is off the ground. Trying to keep yourself together. Not worrying in this moment about the elections. right? And slowly work on lifting your right leg up. Balancing is a good way to forget about elections, guys. Let's take that right leg out, rotate, and bring yourself right, rotate, and up. Right, rotate, and up. And one last time, rotate, and up. And release and shake it off. Good job. Let it go. Okay, let's come down to the mat. We're going to massage the back a little bit. So lie down on the mat and bring your knees all the way into your chest and let's massage the lower back. Try to draw circles with your knees, touching the four corners around the lower back and gently massaging your lower back. And now gently reverse the direction. Start your circle from the other side. And come back to the center. Stay. Try to pull both your thighs into your belly. This will press your lower back down. Let the lower back feel the support. Slowly drop your feet down. We are setting ourselves up for a bridge position. Bring your palms, rest your hands next to your body. Slowly start to release your lower back off. Your mid back. And reach your belly button towards the ceiling. Relax your jaw and breathe. And very slowly shoulder blades down. Your mid back, your lower back, and your tailbone. Extend your left leg, rest your heel to the ground. Walk your right knee into your chest and wrap your hands on top of your shin and pull the right thigh into your body. Flex all feet. Lift your head off the ground and slowly work on bringing your nose towards your right knee. Let the left leg be to the ground for today. Don't lift it off. And bring your upper body down. Extend your right leg out. Let the heel rest to the ground. Bring your left into your chest. Both feet flexed. Lift your head off the ground, your neck off the ground, your shoulder blades partially off the ground, and pull your thigh into your belly. And release. Extend your left leg. Reach your hands over your head. Let's give one full body stretch. Bend your elbows, rest your hands next to your body. Make a fist of your hands so both your hands are resting next to the body. Dig your heels, flex your feet, bend both knees. Your legs are extended but they are slightly bent at your knees. This is to place your lower back nicely to the ground. Now slowly lift your hips up like that. And this time when you place it down, take up all the space on the mat. Extend your legs, reach your hands. Let's give one full body stretch. Open up your hands, open up your legs. Find a good position in Shavasana, the final resting pose. Try to connect with the rhythm of your breath and scan through your body. Oftentimes, when we are in uncertain situations, we hold on to a lot of anger, anxiety, and stress around our belly region or around our shoulders and neck region, and sometimes in our mind. Just scan through your body all the way from the head to the toes and notice if there is any heaviness in your stomach, shoulders, neck, or in your head region. Let's all take one slow, deep, long breath in, directing our breath to any part that needs more attention today. And very slowly as you exhale, relaxing each and every cell of your body. Coming into a complete state of acceptance and surrender. Slowly bend both your knees and turn your body to the right side. Take the support of your hands and make your way up into a seated position with your eyes closed. Bringing your hands to the heart center with the thumb touching the heart center. Let's all make a prayer that may peace prevail on earth. Very slowly start to open your eyes by first bringing the gaze towards the floor and coming up to eye level. Thank you all for joining the class with me this morning. Let's all take a bow together and say Namaste.